Let's start at Craven Cottage, with Fulham promising to have a real go at the favourites Manchester United. A full house down by the Thames on a crisp, clear spring evening. Your commentators are Jim Beglin and Clive Tilsley.
Only just back from Wembley, Manchester United already eyeing their next visit. 20 more games if everything goes according to the master plan. The last of those would be the FA Cup final itself. Only one of Roy Hodgson's team had been born the last time Fulham reached Wembley. It is his strongest lineup. Paul Konchesky, Danny Murphy and Bobby Zamora have all played in the cup final with previous clubs. A Manchester United lineup surprising for its strength. Only Cristiano Ronaldo and Dimitar Berbatov are rested. Carlos Tevez partners Wayne Rooney in attack for the first time since Boxing Day. This is where it all went pear-shaped last season. A year and a day ago, Manchester United lost an FA Cup quarter-final to Portsmouth at Old Trafford to a late penalty. Defeat that ended the bid to land 3 trophies. This time, the bid is to win twice as many. And one thing really caught my ear about Sir Alex Ferguson's pre-match interview, Jim Beglin: there will be no replay.
Well, when the manager says that they're not thinking replay, then it becomes, I think, a more daunting prospect for Fulham. I think Roy Hodgson has turned him into a better all-round unit, and I think he knows today against this opposition he can't afford any sign of weakness in his side.
Carrick, Anderson, helped on by Fletcher. Tuhu dispossessing Tevez, slipped by Hangeland. Rooney, this is Carlos Tevez. That's a terrific save from Schwarzer, and Patzel conceded the corner. Outstanding goalkeeping by the Australian Mark Schwarzer.
Absolutely sensational save from Mark Schwarzer. This is an awful mistake. I've just been speaking. Fulham can't afford any. A bad one from Hangeland. Great effort from Tevez. What a save. It's destined for the corner. Brilliant, brilliant effort.
Rooney though, Tevez, stopped by Hangeland. It's a long way around Breda Hangeland. Forward by Davis. Johnson looking over his shoulder, got a touch to it. Can Vidic reach it before the line? Yes, he can. Dramatic goal line clearance by Nemanja Vidic. Denies Andy Johnson the opening goal of the evening.
Well, Fulham are very aware of that threat and behind like that. I don't think Andy Johnson's intending to actually steer this on target. I think he's just happy to get a leg to it, and he almost got very, very lucky.
Almost another bad moment for Edwin van der Sar. His error at Newcastle on Wednesday led to the first goal he's conceded in Manchester United colours since the World Club Championships in mid-December. Evra. Cut out by Murphy.
I think, if anything, Clive, that nervy mistake from Hangeland early on has just refocused Fulham into what they need to do, into the job of making themselves organised, keeping the shape, and just grafting hard to get about United, and they're doing that well now.
It's been a rather bitty error-strewn game in truth so far, but a lot of those errors have been forced by the pressure that players have been putting on each other.
Well, listen, if you're playing against Manchester United and you make a comment like that it's a bit scrappy, then it's success for Fulham. There's no flow to United's play, and that has to be a good thing for the home side.
Bounced off Zamora for Johnson. Zamora accelerating. Got 2 in support here. 3 now with Davis joining Johnson and Dempsey. And there is Dempsey! Saved by Van der Sar. It was a good climb though by Clint Dempsey. Got above John O'Shea.
It's great football by Fulham.
Manchester United have been rattled here. Twice in the last few moments, Fulham might have scored. Rooney. Angled in very cleverly towards Fletcher, and Konchesky had to defend it, suddenly staring into his own goal there, Paul Konchesky. Bright play from Wayne Rooney.
Clever. I mean, they were having some success. He and Tevez just dropping a little deeper earlier on. It's just a clever little ball because it gets Fulham facing their own goal, and Konchesky has to deal with it.
Schwarzer has Ferdinand, O'Shea and Vidic to worry about. It's in towards Rooney. Tevez is there at the far post, and Manchester United have taken the lead. Smuggled home by the smallest man in Mark Schwarzer's penalty area, Carlos Tevez. They brought all three of the big 6-foot defenders forward, but Rooney won the first header and Tevez the second.
Well, I mean, essentially Konchesky's guarding the post, but when this comes off Wayne Rooney's head front post, then it's travelled quite a long way, and I think the fullback should have read it and he should have attacked the ball. I think he's remained stationary and he's allowed Tevez the little jump, and it's a very, very astute little header from him inside the post to get Manchester United ahead, but it could have been defended better.
And such has been Manchester United's defensive meanness that one goal has been enough to win no fewer than 10 games for them this season. Hansel, Murphy. Dicked in towards Dempsey on a great run. It was his own momentum that took him to ground. Just couldn't quite catch up with the ball. It's a terrific break though. Rooney. Oh, he's gone for goal. He did send Schwarzer just off his line. And Schwarzer seemed confident enough that it was going to sail over the bar, but Rooney's confidence never in question.
That's great imagination. It's a wonderful spot from Rooney, and I mean, I think Schwarzer thought at one stage, I'm comfortable. Oh, maybe not.
Good ball from Murphy, does see things. Pansil. So does Vidic see things. Well anticipated. Pansil's cross. Zamora is there, and this is Simon Davis. Vidic once more in the way. Pansil kept it in. Zamora there. Simon Davis! Oh, he had a bit of a swipe at that. That's a good chance. Beautifully set up by Bobby Zamora. And Simon Davis wants to try this with Manchester United. Couldn't take it. Here is Tevez, and here is Park. Into Rooney! Off the post. It was a sitter, really. Wayne Rooney with a whole goal to aim at. Hit the end of the goal.
Well, I think Fulham have just lost concentration for a bit because it was too easy for United to get in behind. It's a superb ball across, through the legs of the defender, and Rooney should be tucking that away easily, and you just wonder whether that could come back to haunt him a bit.
Trying to feed Davis. Ferdinand. I was looking where he was going with it before he had it then, but Zamora couldn't quite get to him. Tevez. Taking them on his own. Terrific goal! Wonderful goal! Well, the first goal that Carlos Tevez scored here today was scrappy. That was sensational. Brilliantly struck by the little Argentine, and Fulham are in deep trouble.
Well, Fulham are looking bullied by them now. Early on success at closing down, and look at the space Tevez was given. He still has a huge amount to do, mind you, and that's just top draw. That is absolutely brilliant from the little Argentinian. I mean, the front two are looking very lively for United. There's further proof, and just Fulham have lost their way.
Davis, Murphy. Atuhu. Dempsey. Dempsey comes infield to create the space for Konchesky. No flag. It's Bobby Zamora! Edwin van der Sar to the rescue that time. You know, Fulham have had half a dozen openings in this first half.
I don't think United are looking too sound at the back, because Rio Ferdinand again has just tried to play offside. He's in line with him. He stepped up, the arm went up. I just think Zamora could have dealt with it earlier. He just delayed and gave van der Sar the chance to block.
Didn't look good for Ferdinand.
No, and I mean, he's just, has he gone over on the ankle a little bit? He looks that way.
Ferdinand's going to soldier on. Don't want to be taking any risks with injured players, particularly with that scoreline now, thanks to the two goals from Tevez in the 20th and 35th minutes. Rooney. Now O'Shea. Fulham being pulled one way and then the other. That's a terrific pass. Carrick has found O'Shea! Schwarzer kept it out. What a pass.
That's wonderful play by United, just kind of toying with Fulham, just keeping them stretched, and the ball from Carrick was exquisite.
Lots to ponder, a lot to find. Well, goals change games. Fulham were very much in this until Carlos Tevez smuggled the ball in at the far post after 20 minutes, settled Manchester United, who've gone on to play with flair and style since then, and that captured by a brilliant second goal from Carlos Tevez. At half-time at Craven Cottage, it's Fulham 0, Manchester United 2.